Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this pick a card reading. So this reading is going to get some insight on any secret admirers you may have. We can get some insight into who they are, what they're thinking and feeling, and the future outcome of this connection. So as you can see, we have 3 piles here. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So just take some time to reflect on the different piles, decide which one resonates with you the most, and when you're ready, I'll have timestamps below to each of the 3 piles. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in your reading. Okay, so this is going to be pile number 1 if you chose the amethyst. This is your reading for pile number 1. So real quick, I'm just going to explain how this works. So I'm going to pull a card for each of the 6 positions in the spread. And as I'm pulling a card for a position, I'm going to explain what that card's going to represent so you can sort of reflect on the question or the statement and we can get the most accurate reading possible. And I'm going to go ahead and do the entire spread, and then once the whole spread is laid out, we'll go through, we'll channel more direct messages, and then we may even pull some clarifying cards. And then also at the very end, we're going to pull some oracle cards to get some direct messages from this person. So the first position is going to reveal who this person is. So card number 1, who is this person? Got the 3 of Swords. Okay, T, we're off to a good start here. Okay, so 3 of Swords, and then card number 2 is going to describe how they're going to be acting. So like, what are they doing? Like, what's their vibe? Are they acting weird? So how are they going to act? Okay, we've got the Hierophant. Next position is going to, describe what they're going to do. I actually had a card come out while I was saying that. So we've got the 2 of Cups. This one wanted to come out. Next, position number 4 is going to describe how you can recognize them, and how you can sort of get a better idea of who this is exactly. So how to recognize this person. The Empress, okay. And next we're going to pull a card for some advice, what you should do, any actions you should take. Got the 5 of Swords. And then the last card is going to describe what are the romantic possibilities, what is the potential outcome here. Oh my god, this incense is like going down my throat. That would be like cute and aesthetic, but it's like really coming for me right now. Okay. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Okay. Again, so this time we got 2 cards that wanted to come out. So I have the 9 of Cups and the World for that last position. Alright. So let's go ahead and start channeling some more specific messages. So the first place here, who is this person? We've got the 3 of Swords, so I'm definitely getting the sense that this is actually someone from your past. This is someone coming back. It's like the first time around it didn't go well. Either they broke up with you or you broke up with them, but this is definitely someone returning from the past after it not working out before. So yeah, this could definitely be an ex coming back is the sense that I'm getting from this. And I'm getting the vibe that this is someone that things didn't end well with, like you guys maybe didn't leave off on the best terms. This isn't someone that, you know, maybe you're still cool with or you're friends. This is someone from a pretty bad breakup. So that's who they are. Next we have how they're going to act. We have the Hierophant. So I'm getting the sense that this person is sort of sort of playing it safe. Maybe they're being more conservative. Yeah, I'll pull a clarifying card for that, but I'm getting the sense that they're kind of playing it safe. But let's see if we can clarify that. So let's see if we can get a clarifying card for the Hierophant. How are they acting? What does this mean? Okay, we got the Tower. Yeah, I definitely see something bad happened. This is from a pretty bad breakup. It definitely sort of shook them up a little bit. It really changed. Like, this was a big deal for them. It really changed their lives. So I see them kind of playing it safe after that because of that, because they had this huge Tower moment where everything changed, and as a result, they're trying to kind of play it safe. The Hierophant is the Taurus card, so that could be a Taurus, but it doesn't have to be. It's just sort of that energy of playing it safe and being more conservative with how they feel. The next card over here is going to describe what they're going to do. So we've got the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups talks about building an equal partnership where you're both giving and receiving equally. So I feel like this person is going to try to build that with you. It may start off as a friendship, or they may just come right out with it and be like, hey, I want to build this sort of partnership with you, this equal partnership. So that's sort of what they're trying to do here. Yeah, they're definitely going to try to sort of fix what happened in the past and try to rebuild. So they may come to you with an offering too. They may just straight up come to you and be like, hey, this is what I want. Are you in? Yes or no? So they may be pretty straightforward and come to you and say, I want to build this partnership with you. But that's what they're going to do. Now, how to recognize them? We got the Empress. This is interesting. I'll probably clarify this actually before I see if we can get a clarifying card for the Empress. Okay, and then we've got the King of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that you're going to recognize them because this is someone you're familiar with. This is someone you maybe had a relationship with in the past. And I think your intuition is going to help you recognize them with the Empress there. She's very intuitive. Hold on. I had to close my window because that was loud. She's very intuitive, very... she's very intuitive. So she just kind of knows, but I am getting the sense that this is someone that you already know, so it won't be too hard to recognize them. You probably already have an idea of who they are just from what I've been saying up until this point. But yeah, definitely trust your intuition on this one. If someone's coming to mind while I explain this, or like a name is popping up, then it's probably that person. So just follow your intuition. And then the next card over here is what to do, and we got the Five of Swords. So this could go a few different ways. I'll pull another clarifying card for this. Five of Swords, what to do. Can we get a clarifying card here? The Devil. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that there's some argument or something that happened in the past that needs to be released. Like an old conflict that needs to be let go of. I'm getting the sense that, like, whatever happened in the past, it still has sort of a hold on you, and it's sort of controlling you in an unhealthy way. Like, maybe you have some sort of obsession with this. So I'm seeing that it kind of needs to be released and let go of, for sure. Yeah, because the Devil talks about control, obsessiveness. Five of Swords talks about, you know, a conflict, usually something that's already happened. So I definitely see you having to release this issue or this conflict that you had, if you want to move forward with this, that is. And then lastly, we have romantic possibilities and the possible outcome. So we've got the Nine of Cups in the world. This is pretty positive. The Nine of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment. It's very positive card, very abundant. So this is a good sign. And then we've also got the World, which again is just a very abundant card. Talks about fulfillment. It also talks about sort of divine timing and being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be. So just sort of trusting in the universe and letting go. So yeah, I see this as a pretty positive outcome, actually. So next, let's go ahead and pull an oracle card from, I have the Hidden Truth Oracle. Oh my god, my foot's falling asleep. Oh my god, that is not a good feeling. Okay. Pull an oracle card to see, just to get some direct messages from this person and see what they have to say. So, direct messages from this person. What do they need to say? Okay, we've got finding out the truth crushed me. We've got, ooh, I regret lying to you. This could have to do with that Three of Swords and that Tower and the Five of Swords. Maybe that's part of what happened in the past. That's part of the conflict. Okay, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, I see a lot of remorse here. I'm definitely getting the sense that this has to do with what we talked about with that Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. This person messed up, and they seem very aware of that, and they're hoping to somehow regain your trust and get forgiveness. But that's entirely up to you whether or not, you know, that's something you want to do. But this is their energy, and this is how they're feeling. So just take that and reflect on it, and of course come to your own decision. But that's what we've got, and that's everything I have for you. So I hope it resonated. I hope you got some clarification. I hope that this can help you moving forward to make some decision. And that's pretty much it. Just remember, if you don't like anything that you heard here, you know, you can always change the outcome. Of course, now that you have more information and you're more aware of what's going on, you can use that information to manifest or affirm any outcome that you do want. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Okay, this is going to be pile number 2. If you chose the red tourmaline, this is your pile. So real quick, I'll just explain how this is going to work. I have 6 positions here for the spread. As I pull a card for each position, I'm going to say what the question is or what the statement is that we're pulling a card for, so you can sort of reflect and we can get the most accurate reading possible. I am going to lay out all 6 of the cards. I'm going to do the whole spread before going back in and channeling direct messages. And then as we do that, I might pull some clarifying cards, and at the very end, we're going to channel some direct messages from this person using an oracle deck, just to get an idea of what they're thinking, feeling, and yeah. So this first position is going to be asking, who is this person? Like, who are they? Is this someone you know? Like, what's going on here? Do we have a stalker? No, I'm just kidding. Like, who is this person? So who? Oh, okay, we've got the High Priestess. Next, we're going to be asking, how are they acting? Are they being weird? How will they act around you? Oh, we've got the Ten of Swords. And what are they going to do? What are the actions they're taking? What are their plans? So, got the Ten of Wands. Next, we're asking, how can you recognize them? How can you recognize this person? Strength. Okay, interesting. And then the next card is going to ask, what should you be doing? What actions should you be taking? The Magician. All right, and then lastly we have, what is the potential for this connection? What are the romantic possibilities? What could this lead to? We've got the Three of Cups. Okay. All right. So let's go in and start channeling these messages. So the first question, asking who this person is, we've got the High Priestess. So this is pretty much just telling us that you kind of already know who this person is. The High Priestess talks about divine feminine energy. It talks about a really strong intuition. So somewhere deep down, I think you already have a feeling or an idea of who this person could be, and whatever name is popping up or face is popping up, that's who they are. Your intuition already knows who this person is, so just trust that gut feeling because it's right, basically. So yeah. And then the next card here is asking how they're going to act. We've got the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this person is very like, oh, woe is me. Like, they're kind of feeling like maybe there's no chance here, or maybe they're kind of feeling sorry for themselves is the vibe I'm getting. They kind of think there's no way this is even going to happen, and they think it's over before it's even started. So this person could be kind of like mopey, or maybe sort of yeah, kind of shy maybe. Let me pull a clarifying card for that so we can get a little bit more insight. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so even though they may not be super confident in this, or they think they might not have a chance, it seems like they're being very generous with you. So maybe they're giving you a lot of gifts, or maybe they're sort of offering to pay for you if you guys are out or something. I see them being very giving. So they may do it in smaller ways, like, oh, I got you your favorite like drink, or here's like a little candy or something because I know you like it. Like, this seems like the kind of person where they just sort of seem very thoughtful. So maybe they'll pick something up for you if they're going out, and they'll bring it to you, or they'll just be like, oh, I thought of you, so I brought you this. They seem very giving. Like, maybe their love language is gift giving. But I also see them, yeah, just sort of like paying for you if you guys go out. So they seem to be, that's sort of their approach, is that they're trying to give to you, to sort of show you. And then the next position here, we're asking what they're going to do. We've got the Ten of Wands. So it seems to me like they're kind of planning on carrying this burden of like, they're just sort of going to carry these feelings and bottle them up. They don't seem to necessarily want to come out with it. It seems like this is very heavy on their mind, but instead of coming clean, they're just sort of going to continue carrying that burden. So this may be a situation where, again, if you kind of know who this person is, it may be up to you to sort of to bring it up if you want to, because it seems like they aren't really planning on coming forward with it as of now. They're planning on just sort of carrying this burden and keeping all their feelings inside. So the next card is going to say how to recognize them. We've got the Strength card. The Strength card is a Leo card, so they could be a Leo or a fire sign, but they don't have to be. It's not always that literal, unfortunately. But this is someone that I think you admire, and you see them as very strong. I think you see them as sort of like, let me pull a clarifying card for this. Okay, we've got Justice. Yeah, I think you just admire this person. You think that they have a lot of good morals. You think they're strong. They are very fair-minded. The Justice card is also a Libra card, so this could be a Libra too. But I think this is just someone that you admire. like their moral code, kind of. Like you think they're a good person. So keep that in mind. Next we have some advice on what to do. We have the Magician. So the Magician is a very like spiritual card. This talks about someone who's a really powerful manifester. They may be into magic. So I think the advice here is to just sort of ask the universe to guide you through this, to maybe give you signs. You may want to try manifesting, but overall just sort of tap into your spirituality and let that guide you through this. And then lastly here we have the outcome or the possibilities. We have the Three of Cups. This is more, I think of this more as like a friendship card. So I do see you guys getting closer, maybe as friends. Maybe you'll go out more in groups, or you'll sort of run in the same social circles. Maybe this is the kind of person where if you go out with a group of friends, they're always there. So I see you guys getting closer, but more so on a friendship basis first. So yeah, next we're going to pull some oracle cards to get direct messages from them, to see what they're thinking and feeling, and to try to get an idea of where they're at right now. So I'm going to use this deck, the Hidden Oracle deck, and we'll see if we can get some clarification. What are they thinking? How are they feeling? Okay, that's like really ambiguous. It's really vague. So it says I knew exactly what I was doing. I wish things could be different. One more. Becoming a better person. Okay. Okay, so I'm sort of getting the sense that, again, I think this is someone maybe in your social circle, and I think they're sort of in the friend zone right now, and so they're wishing things could be different between you guys. But also, I feel like this person doesn't think they're good enough for you. So maybe they're working on themselves and they're trying to become better in order to be a partner that you would want. So yeah, I see them kind of working on themselves, which is interesting because it seems like they already have a lot of qualities that you admire, but they still think that they need to be better. And then we've got I knew exactly what I was doing. I think this could mean different things for different people. But for some reason, I'm kind of getting the sense that this has to do with the whole, like, giving little gifts and paying for you, and, like, they know what they're doing, as in, they mean it in more of, like, a friend, and beyond, like, friends. They're doing it purposefully to try to win you over. For some reason, I'm really connecting that to this Six of Pentacles energy of, like, giving. But it could mean different things for different people. But yeah, overall, I see them wishing that the connection between you could be different. I see them wanting more and working on themselves in order to get that. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. I hope it resonated, brought some clarification. Just remember, if you didn't like anything in the spread today, that tarot only reads for the present moment. So if you want something to be different, or you want to change some sort of outcome, you can definitely do that through, yeah, just sort of, you could do it through manifestation, affirmation, and just, of course, like with this information too, you kind of know what's going on, so you sort of have the upper hand in a sense, so you can sort of get in front of things if you want to change the outcome of this. And yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a really great day, and I'll see you next time. Okay, this is pile number 3. If you chose the rose quartz, this is your pile. So real quick, I'm just going to explain how I'm going to do this. So there are 6 positions in the spread. When I'm shuffling cards for each when I'm when I'm shuffling cards for each of the positions, I'm going to explain what that position represents so that you can sort of meditate and reflect on the question and we can get a really accurate reading. I'm going to go ahead and do the entire spread, and then once I'm done with the spread, we'll go back in and channel direct messages. And then at the very end, I'm going to use an oracle deck, and we're going to try to get some messages directly from the other person and to get an idea of what they're thinking and feeling. So, yeah. Okay, so this first card is going to tell us who this person is. So, let's see, who is this person? Okay, we've got the Hermit. So the second card is going to describe how they're going to act. So what are they doing? What actions are they taking? Are they acting weird? Like, what's up with them? Okay, we've got the Seven of Cups. Next is going to describe what they're going to do. So what actions are they taking? What are their intentions? Like, what are they, like, what's up with this person? Okay, King of Cups. Next, we're going to pull a card for how you can recognize them. So, how to recognize them. Okay, and then next we have what you should do, what actions you should take. Five of Cups. And then lastly, we have what are the possibilities for this? What potential does it have? What is the outcome here? Okay, interesting. All right, so let's go through this a little bit more closely. So for who this person is, we've got the Hermit. So this is someone who could be really shy, really introverted. They sort of keep to themselves. They may not like going out a lot. They just sort of seem like a hermit. They just tend to spend a lot of time with themselves, reflecting. They could be very intelligent and sort of emotionally intelligent because they've spent so much time with themselves. They probably know who they are, but again, they're very introverted, so they can be hard to know or hard to get to know because they're not out and around very much. So yeah, this person could be someone who's a little bit more shy and more reserved. So next we have how they're going to act. We've got the Seven of Cups. So this person seems very indecisive. It seems like they're very confused in a way. They don't really know what to think. And so their actions may sort of reflect that. They could be sort of awkward or nervous, kind of. Because, yeah, they seem sort of confused by this. They don't really know what they're feeling. And that can come out in your interaction with them. So they could just seem a little bit nervous or not sure what to say. Yeah, so keep that in mind. And then next we have what they will do. We've got the King of Cups here. The King of Cups is someone who's very emotionally intelligent, very compassionate, very kind, very straightforward with their emotions, kind of. They don't hide their feelings. So I'm actually getting the sense that this person is going to come to you with how they feel, and they're going to be honest and open, and they're going to say, this is what I'm feeling, like, what do you think? So I feel like this person actually is going to come to you with some sort of like love offering. I feel like they're going to tell you about how they feel towards you and their emotions. So I see them being open and honest with you about this for sure. And then next we have how to recognize them. We've got the Fool, which is interesting. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for this. So how to recognize them, the Fool. Let's get a clarifying card here. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that this may seem a little bit like it's coming out of nowhere, sort of, and it may kind of catch you off guard, but I'm getting the sense that this is actually someone this is sort of divinely planned in a sense, like the universe is sending this person to you. So it seems like, yeah, again, it might seem like it's coming out of nowhere. It might catch you off guard, but I'm getting the sense that you just sort of need to trust what's happening. And yeah, how to recognize that? I'll pull another clarifying card for that. Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of Cups energy here. This person could be a water sign. The Hermit is the Virgo card, actually. And this card is supposed to describe who they are. So it could be a Virgo, but I also see a lot of water. So it could be a water sign as well. They could have both in their chart, but water is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So just keep that in mind. They could have both of these energies in their chart. It is very watery though. So the Knight of Cups talks about someone coming to you with a love offering. Like I said here, it's just sort of reiterating that. So I think you're going to recognize them because they're just literally going to come to you with a love offering. So you can recognize them because it's going to be pretty obvious, I think. So the next card over here describes what to do. We have the Five of Cups. So I'm kind of getting the sense that maybe the Five of Cups talks about loss, mourning, grief, just losing something and being kind of sad about it. So I'm getting the sense that the advice here, I think something happened to you that sort of left you feeling kind of sad. You're sort of mourning the loss of something else. It could be a relationship, it could be anything, but I think the advice here, because you can see in this card, she's got her 3 cups spilled over and she's all like emo about it. She's sort of sad, but behind her there are 2 cups still upright, but she's not looking at that because she's so busy being upset over these cards that have already spilled. So the advice here is to sort of take the time that you need to mourn. Like, it's okay to be sad, but also remember that you have other options. If you were to just, open your eyes and look around, there are other things here for you. But that doesn't mean you aren't allowed to feel sad. You should still take that time, but just remember at the end of this, there's something positive waiting for you. And then lastly, we have what is the possible outcome here? What is the potential for this? We've got the King of Swords. So this gives me the sense that there's going to be a lot of communication here. I think once this person comes forward, you guys will be able to talk more and maybe they'll get out of this sort of awkward shyness and communication will be easier. It'll be flowing. I think you guys are going to have really strong communication and really great conversations. So that's the outcome here. And then let's go ahead. I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle deck so we can get some direct messages from this person and see how they're thinking, what they're feeling, and to see if we can just get some direct messages from them. So let's see. What's up with this person? Ooh, okay. Just took a left turn. We both know I'm not the one for you. What's next? I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, one more. Okay, this person seems like super mopey. They're just like, this is such water sign energy. They're just like, oh, poor me. I'm definitely getting water energy. No offense to any water signs. I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm the same way. I just go outside and look at the moon and cry. But anyways, this isn't about me. Okay, so the first one says, we both know I'm not the one for you. I'm getting the sense that this has to do with this person's sense of self-worth. I don't think this is actually like this person really isn't meant for you. I think they're just sort of struggling with themselves and their sense of worth, and they're like, I don't know if I'm the right person for this person. But it seems like a self-esteem thing. It doesn't seem like this person is actually not for you. But I'm getting the sense of they're like, yeah, struggling maybe with some self-esteem. And so they're like, I am not worthy of this, sort of. But then we get, I'll wait for a sign from you. So I'm getting the sense that this person's looking for some indication from you or some sort of sign that it's okay for them to move forward and present their sort of feelings with this King of Cups and Knight of Cups energy. They're looking for some sort of sign from you. Yeah, like a go ahead or something like that before they continue on. So if this is something that you're interested in, maybe let them know in some way. And that'll sort of encourage them to come forward with their feelings. And then lastly, we've got, I wonder if you're happy without me, which again is just like such water sign energy. Like this is such a water sign thing. So for a few of you, this could be someone from the past. And I'm saying that because it's here with this Five of Cups card, but that might not be for everyone. It may be just for a few of you. This is someone from the past, but yeah, if it's someone from the past, they're like, I wonder if you're happy without me. If it's not, it could just go back to this whole thing of like, they don't know if they're good enough for you, and they're wondering if you would be better off without them, or if you're happy, you know, without them, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that will resonate differently for different people. But I hope that this was helpful. I hope it resonated, maybe brought some clarification. If there's anything here that you didn't like, just remember that tarot reads for the present moment, so that now that you have more information, and you can sort of see the situation a little bit more clearly, you can use that to manifest a different outcome. It's all within your control. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.